I'm going to step to the side while Foster talks about the featured player of the week.
All right. So the featured player of the week this week is Joshua Paschal. The As far as the theme of Joshua Paschal is leadership and adversity. This guy was a 4-star recruit out of the DMV area. He was a three-time team captain in Kentucky. This is the first. That's the first time that's ever happened in Kentucky. And he played since day one. Um, as far as the adversity is concerned, he was diagnosed with a skin cancer his sophomore year, and he had to go through several surgeries in order to prevent anything lethal. But he was able to return from that, and eventually he won a Jason Witten Award, which goes to the player that displays courage and integrity on and off the field. His senior year, he had an exceptional year. He was first team All SEC and second team All Academic. So this is a character guy. This is a leader. He falls into that category of Dan Campbell guy. As far as the statistics that he had his senior year, he had 28 hurries. He had a 12.4 run stop rate, which led the FBS. So this guy is a versatile defensive lineman, specialty in run stopping. He plays inside and outside defensive line. He decided to forego the bowl game to prepare for the combine and the draft. Ultimately, he was drafted in the second round by the Lions. He had a great combine. He scored very high in the broad jump as well as the vertical. The only defensive lineman that he didn't do as well in the combine was Detroit's own Aiden Hutchinson. So he had a very good combine. With the one workout that he was lacking in was the 40 time. I think he ran a 4.77 40-yard dash. Overall, like I said, he's a versatile defensive lineman whose focus is on his run stop. His pass rush, like I said, I think he only had 5.5 sacks his senior year. He has trouble with his footwork and balance. Sometimes he can be uprooted by the offensive lineman, and he's a little bit undersized for a guy that doesn't have elite speed. As far as what he's accomplished in the NFL thus far, he started the year on the PUP list last year. He didn't. I don't think he practiced at all in the training camp. He had no preseason, and he was activated in October. He recorded 2 sacks last year. Once again, this year he did participate in camp this year. He had a good camp. He played a lot in the preseason, and he was ready for a breakout year. He played in the first game of the year against Kansas City. Had a decent game, and then he was injured in practice. So he is out for the next couple of weeks, and I think the Lions definitely needed him yesterday. And we are getting thinner and thinner on that defensive line. James Houston is out, and he's out for the next couple of games. So hopefully he can get back on track whenever he gets back on the field. But it'll be real interesting to see how the Lions do without him and James Houston for the next couple of games, because we got some good running backs coming to town for sure. At least next week, there's a good running back coming to town. So that is Josh